Okay, let's stick with Nelly for a second. Um, how does, because at this point, y'all are riding high. You got a local hit. You're doing your thing. It's the Saint Lunatics. How does Nelly go from being in the Saint Lunatics in 97, 98 to by
93,
99?
93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98,
Okay.
99,
I'm talking about when Give Me What You Got dropped. So I understand that. So yes, he was day one, literally day one. He was a lunatic from the very beginning. Give Me What You Got comes out, y'all are riding high. How does he go from being part of the group to getting a solo deal with Universal?
because a brother from Harlem, rest in peace, Big Trail, he heard "Give Me What You Got" in Cancun. A lot of the people, our whole crew, T-Love and all, they went to Cancun. They were playing a record. Trail walked past from Harlem. He was from Harlem. He was in Cancun. He walked past the room and heard it. Was like, yo, that shit's fire. He met a girl. They ended up later getting like married. Had a kid. He moved to St. Louis and everything. But he was in Harlem. He knew everybody in New York and a bunch of people. So Trail, from that point on, he introduced us. He's from Harlem. He introduced us to Mase's manager, Cudda. Excuse me to my game. Nah, I'm on duty. So when Cudda gets the tape, so they said, meet us down in Atlanta. Mase had just signed All Out, the record label, with Jermaine Dupri. And on the Kanye documentary at the party and shit, the Jermaine Dupri party, we were there. We were sitting outside. And the fellas all went in. I sat in the van. I don't want to go in. Okay. So they all, go up in, but Trail and our manager had originally went in. Trail was like Mace's bodyguard at the time anyway. So he has a CD. He hands it directly to, I wasn't in there, so it was either Mase or Cudda. I think he gave it to Mase. Mase handed it to Cudda. Cudda kept it. When they left Atlanta, Cardan will tell you the story. He's on a podcast. When they left Atlanta, they popped it in. They listened to it, the songs. They chose Cardan, 16 years old, and Cudda, a grown man, but 16-year-old Cardi, who I love to death. You know what I'm saying? They made a choice. I think we should work with him. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring him out. Let's just work with more just him. So it was never shop the group. They got it. Cudda felt like, I could work with him better. And then he was Mase had already was acting funny towards him anyway. So he wanted to do his own thing. Mase was signing to Puff. So he's trying to do his own, get his own Mase on. But he's gonna be Puff this time. So he had no intentions on the group. You know what I'm saying? So that's how, when I dropped Give Me What You Got, I got that same offer. But they wasn't paying attention to the group. So I said, nah. When it came to someone was interested in him, he took the move. You know, so it was Cudda guided him and Cardan. Cardan tells the story. We ride home from the airport from Atlanta, and they made the decision right there we're just going to shop. So they took all of our songs like Batter Up, which is all the records, the majority of the records were mine, not mine. And let me get right. I would always come up with a concept. I was always pick the beat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I wouldn't force it. I'd be like, yo, I like this. Check this out. If we said this, now if you said, like the Jeffersons and shit like that, that'd be dope. All right, we recorded. It was popular amongst our people. Like this, we started getting like crazy. Like, so he took and he just made a demo of just Nelly verses on all of our songs. You see what I'm saying? So when he went and shopped it everywhere, everybody was passing it. But then one guy, Kevin Law from Universal, heard something and was like, I'll try it. So that's how it went exactly. Just got with Cudda and Cardan liked just Nelly out the group and just chose him.
Okay. You made it a point just now to say, look, when I was rocking and my record was hitting on the streets, I was focused on the group. When they chose him, and they was ready to pluck him outside the group, he focused on himself. First and foremost, was there a discussion from Nelly with the group? Like, look, it's no different than you went to that man and said, look, take the bad deal, because if it blows, somebody's going to buy us out this deal. Did he come to you or come to the group and say, look, this is the big leagues now. This ain't no local St. Louis independent record label. If I take this deal, I'm coming back for the entire group. It's still St. Lunatics to the day I die. I understand now I'm getting my solo deal, but if this is the way to get the St. Lunatics in the door, then no different than you telling me to take that bad deal for the bigger picture. I'm gonna take this solo deal for the bigger picture.
So your question is, was there a discussion?
Yes.
Nah, that's just a bad. I have bad parts, and the bad part of Nelly is the lack of discussion. He won't discuss things. He wants to fire you or fire this guy over here. He will just treat him funny. He won't. You're fired. He'll just like stop telling them where we're going and shit like that. So we were always, Murph said on your interview, he said, yeah, we lied for years and said that we you know, they wanted Nelly, and we never knew that they were just shopping Nelly. You know what I'm saying? I knew that he was going up to New York with Cudda, and City Spud was as well. They were going up there with, you know, and me being my group, I felt like, damn, like, you know, it wasn't about me. It's like, damn, we taking Murph sometimes, we take Keywan sometimes. Don't separate my shit like this. It could cause friction. Yet, no. But yet I learned that he knew they was only searching for a Nelly solo deal. We were under the impression, oh, they're searching for a group deal. We can't get one, you know, but we can get one for me. No, they never put out one for a group deal, because once Universal officially met Nelly and heard his music and Gene Riggins and all of them, it was the same day we were there. And she stood up and said, yo, you know, because we rapped too on certain. And she was like, oh, yes, our new project, the Nellies. And Kevin Law, who sounds like, no, we didn't sign, we just did, he's Nelly. He's Nelly. And so who are they? They're the certain Lunatics. Well, what's up? He said, couldn't sign them all. So if she would have got this whole thing, she would have signed this whole thing. But that wasn't Cudda's goal. You know what I'm saying? Cudda had been through some issues in the street, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, like drugs and just this nigga's wild, robbing and all kind of, you know, I had a beard then, I'm 6'5" and shit. He ain't want to fuck with me like that. Like I'm coming off looking not right. You know what I'm saying? He just like, he wanted just a smooth situation where he wanted to be Puff Daddy and Mase. He wanted to be big and Puff. He wanted to be that. You know what I'm saying? So he started pulling, you know what I'm saying? He never told us, you know what I'm saying? Nelly never told us, and Cudda never told us. Cardan told us in an interview a year and a half ago that, yo, we first guy that we just said we're going to work with him.
Okay, you know, look, Universal don't owe you nothing. Cudda Love don't owe you nothing. Cardan don't owe you nothing. Them boys are from New York City. They heard something, they liked it. It ain't my fault you with a group. I like you. So I'm going to shop and try to get you a deal. But I want to be very specific with my question, because I'm not sure if you caught it. From Nelly's standpoint, I know he was the one that got the solo deal. He was the first one to blow on not just a national level, but an international level. But did he take the deal from your standpoint for the greater good of the group? Because eventually, yes, y'all all did get signed as the St. Lunatics.
Okay, yeah. That was a different question. The original question
that's where I was trying to go with the first question.
I apologize, because the was like, did he convey the message at first that he was going for a solo. Like, no, he didn't commit. Now, was he going for the betterment of the group?
Yes.
That's a very tough conversation. That's a very tough conversation because it has to be spoken. You know, it's a long conversation because it's very detailed. Because in a fine mist that the naked eye can hardly detect, yes, it looks like he was. And when you get down into the devils and the details, when you get into the details, you find out something different. Like, nah, if you really wanted that, you would have did this. You see what I'm saying? If you really wanted that, you would have did this. It's a bunch of that you would have did this. You see what I'm saying? It was a lot of that. So, nah, it wasn't. It was presented like, yo, I made sure that all the members had a solo deal. That's not the truth. You didn't make sure. You wasn't in no position to make sure that all the members had a solo deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not a hatred or you asking me the truth. Do I think it was for the betterment of the group? You asked me 15, 20 years ago, I would have said, yeah. Now we're all like, because we're finding out shit. That's like, oh, damn, you did that? We got this shit missing? You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it would have been another group album. Because we pushing the group, right? Even if he's doing it to get on to push the group, right? Even if he's doing it to get on to push the group, it would have been another group album. The group album went double platinum or shipped double platinum. You know what I'm saying? It went, went platinum, platinum and a half, gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been another group album if that was the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it was me, it was the goal. When I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because the goal is the group. When he got on, he blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a phone call, but I'm going to stay on topic first. I personally, now that I know now, no, because after that interview, it was like, I took y'all with me, y'all signed those contracts. We never knew until that day in 2021 or whenever we did the interview or whatever, that you were upset about those contracts. We went 20 years, you ain't tell us. I went 20 years, you ain't tell me you was upset about them contracts. You never said that. You didn't communicate that with me. You let me know, you know what I'm saying, that you felt a certain way. So now I know that. Now I'm looking back at a lot of shit. So I help you with your album. Then I do the next album, St. Lunatics album. I pick all the beats. I pick all the right 90% of the hooks. When my album come, you don't help me at all. You don't come in and help me at all. You in Miami just walking the streets. You don't help me at all. So are we for the betterment of the group? Really? You know what I'm saying? Are we? Yeah, but that's group member shit because we know the details in that shit. Like, that's why that happened. That's why this happened. That's why that happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I know I won't argue the topic because it's just going to be, he's hating under the comments. You know what I'm saying? He's bitter. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be that. But the truth is, y'all know the ins and outs. And y'all know the detail, like the specifics. Like, so we went through them. And we can look back and see them now like, it wasn't. And then people say, well, he could have did this and did that. He could have just, he got on. Well, when he got on, he could have did it without, he brought the group along. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nah. He made a phone call. He made a phone call. Ba-ding! My phone rang. T-Love, my best friend. Yo, Nelly said, they're gonna do he already got the deal. They're gonna start recording next Friday or whatever. He said he don't need you to come help him write. But you can come though. I said, cool. I ain't really getting along with Cudda like that. He did some shady shit a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to fuck up the situation. I said, are they still gonna record the 4 Lunatic songs? Yes. Are they gonna fly me out for that? Yes. I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay back, but I'm ready for when they come out with the 4 Lunatic songs, I'm ready. So that's Monday. I'm with Nelly every day. Come Monday, come Tuesday, I don't talk to him. Wednesday, I don't talk to him. Thursday, I don't talk to him. Thursday night, big dog, be ready to go in the morning. The flight leave, be ready to go. I said, no, I ain't going. Because Love had called me, told me, said, you ain't need me to help write. I don't want to beef with Cudda or no shit like that. Nah, big dog, I wasn't talking about you. Fuck that. I'm saying, come on now, you gotta go. We gotta put out the best album we can, my nigga. Come on, hold on. I ain't talking about you. I'm like, oh, okay, damn, I'm tripping. All right, now I gotta try to get ready for tomorrow. I ain't really got, too much to get ready with. I'm going. So when we get to New York to record the album, I'm still kind of confused. So I'm like, watching shit go on. I don't play the video game. I ain't gonna play the Madden, and I ain't really into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there with them, fake playing the Madden, because I'm trying to figure out what just happened, what's going on. So nothing was really going on in the studio. So a beat came on, and Cudda and Nelly was in the doorway, and I just nodded my head to the beat and mumbled some shit. And they both was like, yo, what you say? What you say, Ali? You feeling that? I said, huh? Some old goofy here, I ain't gonna lie. Huh? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. And they said, well, what you say? What you say? I just took Keywan's verse from another song where he said, greed, hate, envy, but cake will do. I said, if it was me, I'd tell my fucking say, greed, hate, envy, but cake will do. Fuck the game, don't let the game fuck you. Now follow the rule. Oh, okay. Load that up. And from that point on, I wrote the rest of that album.